All right, welcome to lesson 145, and this is going to be with worksheet pages 261 and 262, having to deal with multiplying compound measures. So we're going to do this even quicker than we did yesterday's lesson, just a really quick through, and you should be able to say them as I'm flipping them. All right, starting with 12, obviously. You ready? 10, 20, 100, 1,000, 100, 5,280, 1,760, 16, 2, 2, 4, 3, 3, 24, 7, 10, 100. Did I say it right? I did. 10, 1/10, 1/100th, 1,000, 36, 2,000, 1/1000th, 12, 10, 100, 60. You thought it was going to be 1,000, didn't you? They're mixed a little. 60. There's 1,000. 8. 16. 8. 4. 1,000. Get this back. 52. 365. 366. And we're back to 12. Okay. Let's do a review of yesterday's skill where we learned how to subtract with compound measures. So we've got 2 pecks, 3 quarts, minus 4 quarts. Quickly solve this, pause it, and let's check your answer. All right. Hopefully you got 1 peck, 7 quarts. We had to borrow a peck, which is 8 quarts. All right, the 8 quarts goes with this 11, or with this 3 to make 11. 11 minus 4 is 7. 7 quarts is not a full peck, so 1 peck and 7 quarts should be the answer you got. Go ahead and have out your worksheet, page 261, so we can go over multiplying compound measures together as I try not to trip over my chair. Birthday coffee's the best. Here we go. Fact at the top of the page. To multiply compound measures, you multiply each unit individually, then we simplify the product. So it's taking a combined total and simplifying it. Very similar to what we did when we added, it's just now we're multiplying. So when we get the answer, for example, 7 times 3 inches is going to be 21 inches. And then 7 times 5 feet is 35 feet. But just like when we added, we do have to simplify it to make sure if we've got any feet in here, we've got to take them and convert them. So 21 inches, I know I've got 12 inches with, that's a foot, all right, 9 inches left over. So because that's a foot 9 inches, our answer now becomes 36 feet, 9 inches. Because we added this over here to put all the feet together and then keep our inches. Here's our answer, okay? So let's go ahead to section 1. It's not a difficult concept, it's just remembering when to simplify. So section 1, let's just do A and B together very quickly, and then you can do the rest on your own. So 4 feet 5 inches times 6. All right, 6 times 5 inches, 30 inches. 6 times 4 feet, 24 feet. We should recognize that that 30 inches, I've got 2 feet in there. 24 inches is 2 feet. And after 24 inches, I would still have 6 left over. So let's combine it with this. You should have gotten 26 feet, 6 inches. All right, the next one, 2 hours, 12 minutes times 8. Times 8. Here we go. 8 times 12, 96 minutes. And then 8 times 2, 16 hours. All right, so converting this, I can obviously see I've got 1 hour in there because 60 minutes would make an hour. Minus 60 is going to leave me with 36 left over. So let's put that together with this. We have 17 hours and 36 minutes. There's our compound measure answer. Okay. So like I said, it's not a difficult concept. It's just remembering when we simplify how to make our answer the proper answer. So go ahead and do C through F, pause, and then we're going to check over our answers. All right, you back? C, you should have 42 gallons and 3 quarts once you've multiplied and converted. D is just 145 minutes because that 60 seconds converts to a minute. We didn't have any left over, so it's simply 145 minutes. E, same type of thing. We had 132 pounds even, no ounces left over. And then F, 84 weeks, 1 day. Okay? And the abbreviation for day is DA period, but you could just put the Y, it doesn't matter. All right, section 2, following the signs, go ahead and complete A, B, C, and D. You have to add, subtract. If you need to borrow, go ahead and do that, but if you don't make extra work for yourself. Section 3, you're solving for Y. Find the answer. On the back, you are asked to write those formulas. Now, it's a good habit to get into, writing the formulas without those multiplication signs. Last week, they asked us to do it without the X. So let's say, for example, this one, where we usually do 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. And they asked you to do it without the multiplication symbol. Here's what half of you did. Replaced it with that. They don't want any multiplication symbol. So as we practice doing these formulas, we need to be able to recognize double the length plus double the width, because a number and a letter next to each other is going to be the formula. So if we have pi times diameter, put the pi and the d together. Don't use a multiplication symbol. Right? Is the formula inaccurate? No, if you use that. But remember, we're trying to steer away from that and get our brains into that algebra gear where we're not using that symbol or the dot, because we should start recognizing that a letter and a number together shows multiplication, or 2 letters together shows multiplication, or a symbol like pi and a letter together show multiplication. So get into that habit starting with this section. Section 5, find the answer. Make sure you're rounding to the nearest hundredth. It's right there in the directions. You might want to circle that, put a star by it, make note of it so you don't forget when you come to it. Section 6, change them to percents. Section 7, solving all of those problems. So this worksheet, you're going to do all of them. We're not crossing off the green letters. Okay, you need to complete the entire worksheet as these reviews. We're going to have a math quiz next week. So I want to make sure that you're reviewing these and getting that practice in. All right, that's it for lesson 145, and I'll see you guys in the next math lesson.